Just before this video starts, I do want to give a quick shout out to the Discord server. Join if you want to suggest new video ideas or just come hang out. And if you like what you see here today, you'll like pretty much everything else on my channel, so consider subscribing. Thanks. Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are going to be talking about CaseOh, and more importantly, why he's getting so much hate on his particular opinion on Kendrick Lamar. Now, this video should have come out a couple of days ago, if I'm being honest with you, because I saw this take a couple of days ago and I actually had it saved. But as you all know, last weekend was the Super Bowl, and more importantly, the Super Bowl halftime show, which pretty much everybody was there for. I don't know about you guys, I'm not really a football fan. I got hit really hard this one time when I was a kid, and I just dropped the sport completely. But the Super Bowl halftime show is something that I do pop my head in occasionally to see whenever it's on, and I was excited to see that Kendrick Lamar was going to be performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. Now, I asked you guys what exactly you thought about it after you watched it. A lot of you said you liked it, but for some reason, and I'm sure you've seen this on Twitter too, a lot of people have been complaining about how bad the Super Bowl halftime show was, and it started immediately after the performance was done. It's in fact been so much of a conversation that there's way more to the story than meets the eye. No Optimus Prime. But CaseOh in particular has been getting a lot of hate. Some might even say that people are trying to cancel him over his take because they didn't really agree with it. And if we're being for real here, it's not really that deep. It's never that deep, okay? Here's some of the comments reacting to the situation that I found to be the most interesting. Wow, harsh words from a fat ass who sits on his ass playing video games all day. Streamers shouldn't have a say about anything. Fat white guy should just stick to what he does best, and being a fake Los Polos, stealing his whole personality. Might be the worst take I've heard from CaseOh. Oh look, another MF to unfollow. There will be no Kendrick slander around here. The issue is you're not allowed to dislike a black artist if you're white, or the whole black internet community will call you racist. Opposing if the black person doesn't like a white artist, white people will just call it people having their own opinion. And CaseOh missed the whole point of the Kendrick halftime show. Now, going further on that last comment, that's pretty much what the entire argument is around the halftime show, and other people keep repeating or are noticing that it's primarily white people or older white people that are missing the point of the halftime show and why it was so good. Now, I'll say this again if I haven't said it already. I liked the halftime show. It was good. I liked it so much that I put Luther on my Spotify playlist. By the way, this is the Spotify playlist, or at least a little bit of it. Let me know what you think about it, by the way. But I feel like this whole argument is just kind of stupid, specifically when it comes to CaseOh, because he said stuff like this before, like he's rather listen to K-pop over Kendrick Lamar.
Like, I would rather listen to this than Kendrick Lamar.
And you know, I can't lie, I like me some K-pop too, man. Most days of the week, I'd rather do the same thing. And that's not even to say that Kendrick Lamar had bad songs. Like, the ones that he played weren't some of his best. I mean, it was kind of like a mix of them. Of course, I like the songs with SZA. When Humble was played, I like that. And of course, the Drake diss, yeah, that was fine. But I mean, if he played some older songs, like the stuff that you can hear on GTA, I feel like it might have been a little bit better. You know, Collard Greens was good. And keep in mind, this is just from like not even a casual Kendrick listener. Like, I'll hear his song sometimes on the radio or whatever, but I'm not always looking to play that Kendrick Lamar song. You know, I'm not like a historian of this guy or anything, but I feel like people are kind of like crashing out about this whole situation for no reason. And I'm not even just talking about the whole thing with CaseOh, I'm talking about the whole picture. I've seen different streamers have arguments or talk with their chat about what they felt about the situation and how it's only white people that are missing the point. The point, I guess, being is that Kendrick Lamar finally ended the Drake versus Kendrick beef, because not only did he have everyone in the audience of the Grammys saying A minor, but he also called Drake a PDF file like 3 times at the Super Bowl. And, you know, I can get why people might think that this is like beating a dead horse, which it kind of is. I mean, when the song first came out, yeah, it was tough. I liked it. But now here in 2025, it's just been like kind of played out, you know what I'm saying? Especially on the internet, you know, because like we've had a lot of PDF allegations and just straight up proof, people coming out as PDF files. And that song has been at every, and I mean every corner. We had it with Dr. Disrespect. We had it with Diddy. We had it with Chris Tyson. And so I really wouldn't blame somebody if they think it's whack. However, I still got enjoyment out of the Super Bowl halftime show. I know that a lot of people wanted to see Lil Wayne perform in his hometown. And if I'm honest, Lil Wayne probably would have done just as good of a job, if not better, because he's got a lot of bangers too. If anything, I'm looking forward to seeing what people say about the NBA and what they did yesterday, because yesterday LiAngelo Ball performed Tweaker. And if I'm honest, that song might actually end up in the same spot that that Not Like Us is in right now, where people are just going to be sick and tired of hearing it because it's everywhere. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this video started out with CaseOh and I, gave my points on that, but I really just wanted to use this as a stepping point to kind of talk about the broader situation because honestly, it's been getting too big and it's really all for nothing. And of course, it's Twitter, so you're going to have like a lot of grifters posting a bunch of racist stuff. But even if you just look at this stuff on Twitter or Facebook even, you'll find people dead ass shouting about this stuff. And it's so funny because it's just an opinion. It's just an opinion, man. Anyways, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. If you want more content similar to this, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Sub up, stay safe, and peace.